Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Traders Lounge Africa, your number one platform for market analysis, for investment advice, for motivation in specifically areas to deal with personal finance, trading, investment in general. And for those who have not subscribed to our channel, kindly take some moments, subscribe so that we can be able to so that YouTube can be able to notify you for any new content that we produce into the market. And if you find this YouTube channel informative, guys, we would really appreciate if you share and invite your friends so that we can build a community of stronger traders. For purposes of today, I want to quickly do a market recap and see where we are in terms of the trades that we gave in the beginning of the week on our weekly market analysis. So this is just a quick roundup, or today being on a Thursday getting into the Friday. We just want to see where the market is generally, and I will handle both the Forex side, and then the Forex for this video we'll just do pretty much everything: Forex, commodities, and also cryptocurrency. Over the weekend, probably later in the day tonight or tomorrow morning, we will have a live session where we can now quickly look at the market roundup, especially in regards to the open trades. So welcome on board, and let's get into it. Let's begin with the currencies. I'll begin with the euro dollar. The euro dollar, we have been holding this trade for the last 1 or so weeks. And as you can see, this is a trade that the trade is going very well. We had indicated that our bias was on a sell. We entered the market at 1.0266, and our target profit still remains to be at, just expand this for you to see. Our take profit still remains to be at 0.98172. That is our target profit. This is a trade that we are holding into the new week. As you can see, this week's candle broke the market structure in terms of the consolidation, so we expect the new candle into next week to give us a further continuation until we hit our target. So that is still a sell, and it's a fantastic sell going on well. In that regard, it's good for me to just quickly do a roundup of all dollar related pairs. Let's go to the New Zealand USD. New Zealand is one of the pairs that we had predicted 2 weeks before. If you followed our analysis well, we predicted that the New Zealand was one of the currencies that was going to be too bearish. But as you can see, it hadn't finished the leg to the upside. So last week we had a further move to the upside, and this is one of the main currencies that was strong against the dollar. Otherwise, most of them, as you can see, as we move into the other charts, as you can see, were actually bearish, apart from this one. But what happened? So we entered the market at 0.627999, and immediately after that the market bounced back up to the 1.64 area, and then for this week the market has been bearish. So we are waiting to see how this candle for the week closes. If it closes below the previous week's candle, then this will give us a further continuation, and technically, as I can see it, that is most likely to happen. But we'll do a roundup tomorrow and I'll advise. So for this one, this is a sell trade that we are having, and our medium-term target is at 0.60256 as our take profit. So that is for the New Zealand USD. Let me go to pound USD. This is another perfect trade that we have. Remember, guys, I had indicated that let me go to a smaller time frame. When we enter this market here, we indicated that we will have a spike, and whatever happens here will either give us a direction and a bias for a further sell, a further buy, or a further sell. That notwithstanding, I gave the signal in our VIP group for a further continuation to the downside, and from that time, as you can see, this is still a sell. we are like 40% to our take profit. Our take profit target is at 1.1768. As you can see, let me go to the weekly, to the daily. 1.17, at least to retest the previous daily order block, which is down here at 1.17680. So that is a fantastic trade going on well. Dollar card was also one of the craziest moving trades for the last 2 weeks. Initially we had entered this first trade here at 1.286 is what happened. When we entered there, price still tanked down. When it tanked down, we entered another buy again at this particular level, because I realized that we are in an ascending channel, as you can see marked with the yellow dots, and we expect this move, this blue move. This is the move that we expect to happen. So if you match that from the lowest of these, and if you can see the price came in this ascending channel, price came and perfectly bounced back on this ascending channel, but on the lower resistance support line. If you can see the support line that was descending, when price hit there, instantly it started bouncing, and from that time we've just been forming lower highs and higher lows. So as you can see, our immediate target for now is to be able to complete this box the same way we have a box here. So that particular move will get us into the 1.3285, and this is a trade that we're holding into the new week, which has a massive potential. So well done for the guys who took this trade. I am sure you are deep in profits. Then we have the pound yen. For most of the yen currencies, my bias was we are still on a sell momentum generally, and as you can technically see, that is what is happening. The market was a bit on a consolidation. It's still on a consolidation. We expect to retest this low of 158.325 in the pound yen. If I go to the daily chart, that tells you that our trade is going on smoothly. Then let's look at the euro yen. Same thing, we had a retracement into the beginning of this new week. The market pulled back, but then today we are seeing signs of a further continuation to the downside. Our immediate target is at 132.869 for the euro yen. The same with the pound yen. Canadian yen, the Canadian currency and the New Zealand currency, the whole of last week they were strong, but now we're in a point where we're beginning to see their weakness forming. And as you can see, on the Canadian yen, we are retesting the previous daily order block. So this gives us a double top, which should give us a further opportunity into the new week to sell it down to the 101.237, but I'll advise depending on how the market closes tomorrow, especially for this one. And New Zealand card, as you can see, I'll also advise on how the market closes tomorrow, but I have a bias on a sell, and this sell is going to take us to the 81 mark. So this is a patient trade that you have to really hold and wait for it, but so far so good. So that brings us to the end of the major currencies. Now